The story follows Seth Brundle, a brilliant but eccentric scientist working on a teleportation device. He's not just interested in sending objects across space, he wants to perfect human teleportation. The film starts with him meeting a reporter, Veronica Quaife, played by Gina Davis, who becomes fascinated by his work. Veronica is intrigued by Seth's ideas, and she's also looking for a big story. The two quickly form a romantic bond. Seth, passionate and somewhat naive about the implications of his work, continues to push forward with his experiments, convinced he's on the verge of something groundbreaking. As Seth continues to develop his teleportation technology, things take a darker turn. During a late-night experiment, Seth decides to teleport himself. But there's a major flaw he doesn't anticipate. A fly unknowingly enters the teleportation pod with him. This seemingly small accident will have horrifying consequences. At first, Seth doesn't notice any changes, but soon he begins to feel strange. His body starts to change in ways he can't explain. His strength increases, but so does his appetite. He becomes more energetic, but the price is his humanity. As the days go on, Seth's transformation becomes more apparent. His body deteriorates, and his behavior grows more erratic. His fingers become unnaturally long, his teeth become jagged, and his skin becomes covered in sores. What Seth doesn't realize is that the teleporter has fused his DNA with that of the fly, creating something horrifying and uncontrollable. Driven by paranoia, Seth tries to fix what's happened, but it's too late. He has crossed a line, and his transformation into Brundlefly is only just beginning. As Seth becomes more fly-like, his mind also begins to fracture. His intelligence and charm begin to fade, replaced by a primal need for survival. Veronica, witnessing the man she loved slipping away, finds herself caught between love and horror. Her emotional struggle becomes a pivotal part of the story, as she deals with the consequences of getting too close to a man whose obsession with science has destroyed him. But it's not just Veronica who suffers. Seth's insanity leads him to hurt those around him, culminating in a tragic scene where he unintentionally injures her and ultimately pushes her into a corner. By the film's climax, Seth's transformation is complete. His humanity is all but gone, and he's now a grotesque fly-like creature. In a last-ditch effort to reverse the process, Seth asks Veronica to help him, even as he becomes more dangerous and unpredictable. In an attempt to spare her, and in his final moments of lucidity, Seth tries to teleport himself one last time, but the result is catastrophic. The teleportation pods malfunction again, and instead of saving him, they fuse him with another unfortunate victim. What follows is the tragic conclusion. Seth is destroyed, and Veronica is left to deal with the aftermath of the horrifying journey they both endured. But beyond the horror, The Fly is a meditation on the dangers of unchecked ambition and the human desire to control nature. Seth Brundle's hubris leads him to tamper with forces he cannot understand, and in the end, he pays the price for his arrogance. The film explores themes of identity, the loss of self, and the cost of scientific advancement. The Fly remains one of the most iconic horror films of the 1980s, a chilling and thought-provoking story about transformation, science, and the human cost of progress. It's not just a tale of body horror, it's a story of love, loss, and the terrifying consequences of reaching too far. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth movie explanations. And remember, sometimes it's better to leave the teleportation experiments to the professionals. Stay tuned for more.